So Steve Eunice, supermanhomepage.com. Final day of the Superman celebration has just concluded, well, a couple of hours ago now, but it's pretty late at night on the Sunday, the final day of the Superman celebration for 2018. And I'm here, I've been meaning to do this all weekend. I'm here with excuse me, I'm here with Douglas Meacham, who is a good friend. We've known each other for quite a few years now, but we've been hanging out with each other all weekend at the Superman celebration, and he's been a major help to me and the Superman homepage, obviously taking some awesome photos that we've already been showing some of in the reports that I've been doing. And welcome, Doug.
Thank you, Steve. I gotta say, it was a pleasure having you here this year again. I know you've been doing the trend ever since 2003. We hope that you can come back in another 5 years to keep the trend going. But I have to say, it was a real pleasure to have you here again. It was, if we could have you here every year, we could. I mean,
I'd love to, trust me. Now, we've just had an awesome time at the Superman celebration this year. We've done so much and been able to fit in so much, and where I wasn't, you were, so that we were, we'll get some photos of things that, people say Superman celebration, 4 days. Like, what can you do in 4 days? How can you fill in 4 days of a festival at a small town? But it doesn't seem like there is enough time, does it? Is that how you feel?
Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, it feels like you're cramming like 2 weeks worth of stuff in as little as 4 days. It doesn't even feel like 4 days. No. It feels like less than 4 days. And there's so many things to do, and even the casual person that's here can't even do everything.
Yeah.
So it encourages you to keep coming back, because a lot of the events, they do the same every year. They do switch it up a bit, but some things are the same. But yeah, I have to agree with you. It did go by very quickly with a lot to do.
And while it's nice to be in the sun here, because at home at the moment it's winter and it's cold. It's relatively cold, but the heat is just punishing here, and that kind of adds to the draining effect of the energy that you have to put into everything, and you kind of get exhausted by the end of every day.
Yeah, and that is the real challenge, but
it's worth it.
It is worth it. It really is worth it. And
I think we add to our own woes by staying up nights and just having chats and just continuing on the party well after the events of the schedule have concluded.
Absolutely.
That's half the fun, actually. So Superman celebration this year for you, other than hanging out with me, of course, what was the highlight for you? I know you were really keen on doing a few things and seeing a few people and buying some merchandise and some swag. What's the highlight for you?
I would have to say the conversations, the socializing, that I really didn't plan on doing this much socializing this time. The first few years I was here, I was kind of kept to myself.
Right.
Whoever I was with, we were doing our own thing.
Yeah.
This is the most that I have talked and socialized with people ever.
Right.
And I hope it gets better the more I come. And the other thing on top of that is the stuff that I didn't plan for, like running into Aaron Smolinski at Fat Ed's when I saw him for the first time in 4 years, and getting a selfie with him. And how everything worked out with the schedule, too. It was like my girlfriend kept saying it's like very serendipitous about how everything worked out.
That's been the key word for this 4 days. You guys just seem to be the right place, the right time, capturing the right moments just because you were just by chance. And it's just been some amazing photos that you captured, like with Aaron coming out with his cape wrapped around him like he was in Superman the movie, and he's just this awesome pose. It was just like, and if you weren't there at that split second, you would have missed it. So what about some of the swag that you picked up?
Well, let's see. Do the top item first.
Yes. Let's go from
there was an auction for Save the Massive Theater. They do it every year, I believe. And for this year, the legendary artist Dan Jurgens graciously donated a sketch. It was a celebration exclusive of Action Comics number 1000, and gave it away for charity. And they auctioned it off, and I was the high winner.
Wow.
So here it is.
Amazing. And I could see just how chuffed you were you're telling me we were sitting in the auction. I couldn't stay around because it went for quite a while. They just went slowly through hundreds of items they had, small and large together, and you're saying it's going to be mine, it's going to be mine. And then you sent me the photo on our phones of like, I got it. So that's fantastic.
This is probably, it's definitely up there with the swag that I am definitely prizing. Another item that I had was, this is the booklet from the 14-disc Ultimate Collector's Edition, the Superman movies. And I had Brandon Routh sign it here.
Cool.
And I had Elia Salkind. And I had Jeffy's signature there. And of course we have Jack O'Halloran, non from Superman 1 and 2.
Amazing. It's great to get those autographs on that, because they were pretty particular about things that you could bring and could get autographed in some of the signing sessions. So it's
and the good thing about the VIP autographs is that they allowed you the one free item to do. So I voted to do the Daily Planet paper. I know a lot of people did the poster. I believe you did the poster.
Yeah, did the poster. You can get obviously they charge for certain things that you need to, if you're getting a photo, if you're getting a selfie with them, whatever it might be, there are different prices to get. But the $5 poster, which is the official celebration poster, was $5, and they would sign it for free, which was pretty cool.
That in itself is, if you're short on cash, that is a great collectible to have. Yeah. Especially if you're going every year, you could just have a nice collection
of these great posters and great images of who they were, and they sign their name next to their picture. So, yeah, cool. And so you're going to come back next year. Hopefully it's bigger and better. Do you any particular celebrity that you're hoping will be back here?
My celebrity crush, Henry Cavill. I would love to see him.
Cool. And now for fans out there who may be thinking about coming to the Superman celebration, sell it to them. Like, why should they come?
If you love Superman, and if you're watching this, you do. This is your Mecca. You have to come here. It should be on your bucket list if it's not already. You will not regret it. The friendships that you make here will last. The experiences that you will have will last. It will be with you always, and you will cherish them. And that's pretty much it.
Well said. Well said. Couldn't have said it better. I've been saying Superman's the reason we come here, but the friendships we make are the reason we keep coming back.
Absolutely.
And that's evident in this man sitting right next to me. He's just been a blessing to me in this trip, and I couldn't be more thankful that I got to hang out with him this weekend. And it's, I'm going to get emotional here just knowing that we're going to be saying goodbye to each other tomorrow morning because we all travel back home. So it's been awesome hanging out with you. Thanks for talking to us on the Superman homepage. We love you, mate.
Oh, and thank you, Steve. Thank you for everything that you do for the homepage, because a lot of people wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the page.
Oh, thank you very much.